falling, all the windows and the rain is pouring. It will always be Christmas in my heart. But this year I wanna hang out with my friends and family.
Hey guys, welcome back, or welcome if you're new. My name is ShelbyMarybeth. I make weekly videos for cleaning, organizing, and decorating motivation. Today's video is going to be just a few days before Thanksgiving, so I thought it'd be a great opportunity to bring you guys along with me while we prep our home for all of our guests for Thanksgiving. We host every single year, so I hope this gives you the motivation you need to get your house ready for your guests, and let's get started. Every single year, I am so grateful. We host about 20 people for Thanksgiving, so I always like to get our house in order. Of course, I'm starting here in our master bedroom, so I had all these frames taken down from our wall from when I was Christmas decorating. Our bedroom kind of just became the drop place for some of the Christmas decor that I had. I have some laundry just laying all around our master bedroom that I needed to put away. I like to start in here because it's usually not the messiest area of our home, so it's really easy to clean up, and then I always feel fantastic after I've made my bed. For whatever reason, it just gives you that motivation you need to keep going, and then I love just completing a room because then that gives me more motivation to keep going. We also don't come into our master bedroom that much throughout the day, so after I've cleaned it, it usually stays this way until we go to bed at night. If you are new to watching my videos, I just wanted to take a second to introduce myself. My name is ShelbyMarybeth. I'm a mom to two. I have a daughter, her name is Cecilia, and she is almost 3, and I have a son, his name is Owen, and he is 10 months old. I work part-time as a nurse. I know that's completely unrelated to the videos that I make because my heart is definitely at home here with my kids. So making these YouTube videos is definitely just a hobby for me that I really enjoy doing. So I make cleaning, organizing, and decorating videos. I upload every single Sunday. I've actually been doing this for a couple years now because I enjoy it so much. So for those of you listening and cleaning along with me, I'm still in our master bedroom just tidying up everything, putting all of our Christmas decorations that I did not use away, and I'm bringing them all the way into our storage closet. I also have this side table in here that is from our living room. We just had to take a few pieces of furniture out because our Christmas tree was too big. It took up too much space. So I'm gonna put this in my closet for now. That way I don't have to stare at it when I'm like coming into our master bedroom. I like things to be clean and tidy in here, especially when I'm going to sleep. It helps me sleep so much better. So I'm going to be cleaning all throughout our house today as I prepare for hosting Thanksgiving. After I'm done here in our master bedroom, I'm going to move right into our master bathroom. When we're hosting this many people, usually we leave our master bedroom open so that people can use our master bathroom because we just have 2 bathrooms in our house. So this would be our second bathroom for anybody to use if they needed it. So I like to make sure it's nice and clean. But anyway, so all these frames here were on our wall where I put a gallery wall, and where I want to put them, it's covered with Christmas decorations. So I'm putting it in the back of my closet for storage right now so that after I put all the Christmas stuff away, which is not anytime soon, I will be able to put those back up. I'm gonna finish our master bedroom by doing a really good vacuum before I move into our master bathroom. So I know I have a lot of subscribers that aren't in the United States, but here in the United States we celebrate Thanksgiving Day. It's an annual holiday where we celebrate the harvest and the other blessings of the past year. So the way we celebrate is by gathering all of our family together and having a giant feast, and usually it involves turkey and ham and a whole bunch of side dishes, pies and dessert. The whole list goes on. So I'm just curious if in your country you have something similar, and if you do, let me know in the comments. So I've been completely out of my normal routine for cleaning. I have like a morning cleaning routine video and a nightly cleaning routine video, and when I stick to those routines, our house is like beautiful. But I have been decorating for Christmas for the past like 3 weeks, so our house has kind of gotten a little cluttered, a little disorganized, and today has just been my day to get things back in order so that I feel ready to host Thanksgiving. So right now I'm finally getting our master bathroom in control and putting everything back where it's supposed to go. Everything has a home in here. I just don't always put it back where it belongs. After our bathroom gets this like disheveled, it's so nice to put everything back because it's such a like refreshing before and after. I just feel like a new like woman after our bathroom is clean, after our bedroom is clean, after our bathroom is clean. I just feel ready to take on everything. So I always do a really good cleanup of our house when we are hosting, and I think that's one of the benefits of hosting is I'm like forced into getting our house back in order, because when it gets like this out of control, sometimes things just start to pile up, and once that happens, it's really easy to just keep it there and not worry about it because it's already like cluttered and it's already a mess. So what's the difference? But once you clean an area, you want to keep it clean. So if you are like hosting and you are forced into like cleaning and tidying up your home, I feel like you're so much more likely to just keep it nice and clean rather than it getting out of control again, if that makes sense. Make sure to let me know if that makes sense, because I feel like I'm explaining it very poorly right now, but the gist is if it's clean, it usually stays clean, and if it's dirty, it usually stays dirty. So I love when I'm in the mode of keeping things clean. So for those of you listening and cleaning along with me, I'm wiping down my husband's vanity right now. I'm getting all those little hairs off of his sink from when he shaves, and then I'll be moving on to my vanity and wiping it down, cleaning the mirror, and then going into our water closet to do my least favorite task, cleaning the toilet, but it's gotta be done.
Talking on the phone, I make you feel at home. Oh, when I got you by my side, what a night. Oh, girl, I won't let you go. When the sky comes alive, oh, let's have a jolly holiday. Holiday, let's have a jolly
So I'm moving into the water closet now, and I love wiping everything down. I wipe down the air sprays, I wipe down the window ledge. Everything is being wiped down with the Clorox disinfecting wipes. I feel like this is such an enclosed space that has the toilet in it, so I just like wiping whatever I can down in here. Whenever I clean our toilet, I dust it off first with just a little bit of toilet paper, and then I use the disinfecting wipe. It works so much better because if you don't dust anything off and then use the Clorox wipe, you're just like smearing around a whole bunch of dust and then you can't ever get it off. So that is what I like to do. I also wipe down our entire toilet every single time I clean it. It's super fast and easy when you stay on top of it. When the back of the toilet gets dirty and dusty, it takes so much longer when it gets really bad to clean it. So I just quickly wipe it down every single time I'm doing the toilet because it only takes like 5 seconds longer. I have been searching everywhere for the Scotch-Brite brand for the toilet wand, and I cannot find it anywhere. I had to get another pack of heads for our Clorox wand, and I've talked in the past about how I don't like these because when you go inside the water of the toilet, it just starts to fall off. Like for some reason, they just don't hold up. The Scotch-Brite one is so tight on the wand and has a little lip so that you can clean the lip of the toilet. I love it, but I have not been able to find one. So after I finish vacuuming up our master bathroom here, I'm going to move right into our dining room, which is covered in Christmas stuff. This is actually definitely not the worst of it. I think it was the night before this I had taken a lot of the Christmas stuff and put it back into our storage unit. But this whole pile right here is Christmas lights that I need to bring to the garage. And then I just had a few odds and ends that I needed to put away still. So we are completely blessed living here in Florida. In November, we have fantastic weather. It's usually like highs of 80s or even 70s, and it feels amazing outside. So we actually don't usually eat Thanksgiving dinner at our dining table here. We actually set up some on our back porch because we also have 20 people. So 20 people can't sit around this table. So it makes it really nice to put up some pop-up tables, and then everybody gets to sit together at this really long table. And it's all outside in the nice fresh air. I am obsessed with hosting Thanksgiving. We've been doing it for the past few years now, and it's definitely gotten easier every single year that we've done it. I will say that it is definitely harder because we have 2 kids this year. Last year I was just pregnant with Owen, but I was really close to having him. I was only a couple months away from him popping out, so I was waddling everywhere, but I also had a ton of help. Later in this video, I'll go over how I like to make our grocery list and everything beforehand. And I wish I could make everything ahead of time, that way I could film it for this video, but obviously I can't. But we are usually just responsible for like the turkey, the ham, and then a couple other of the sides. And then everybody in our family will bring something like a different side or appetizer or dessert. This year I put together a Facebook event group with everybody in it. That way it was easier to coordinate meals and sides and everything so that nobody was bringing the same thing. But of course there are always a few members of our family that don't use Facebook or are a little bit Facebook inept. So I coordinate over the phone with them and everything, but that's what I enjoy doing. I love putting things like this together, especially when it's family oriented. I love gathering all of our family together, and I feel so blessed that we can do it at our house.
But this year I wanna hang out with my friends and family, making angels in the Sanctuary.
So now that our dining table is nice and clean, our dining room is clean, I'm going to be moving right into the living room. And there are a few things I like to do in here before we have like a large gathering. So you can see some really large toys like this playhouse and everything. And I will take all of this and put it either in the playroom if there's room for it, or I'll put it in either like Cecilia or Owen's closet. That way it is just out of the way and nobody is tripping over it. Owen and Cecilia are usually entertained by everybody else that is visiting, so I don't have to worry about them wanting to play with these toys because they won't be. They'll be playing with their cousins or aunts and uncles. So anyway, I'm actually just putting on some pillowcase covers now onto our regular pillows. I got these off of Amazon. They're our Christmas pillow covers, so they're white, which was perfect for my theme this year, which is a winter wonderland. So I had a few other things that I needed to kind of just put up. I decided to just put our stockings on our console here. I had done this last year and it looked really cute. I had actually done an entire like village scene on top here, but I had used all that tiny little snow, and of course we have little Owen here, so I could not leave that snow up there with him because he would just put it all in his mouth. So I had to take it all down, and I gotta figure out something else to do on the console here. Honestly, I'm probably gonna just end up leaving it empty, unless you guys can come up with an idea for me. Something that is a winter wonderland and maybe has to do with like a log cabin. So after I finish cleaning up our living room here and putting away the books for the 10th time because Owen loves pulling them out, I'm gonna be moving right into our kitchen in a little bit. And that is the heart of our home, and it is where everything is going to be going down for Thanksgiving. So there's a few things I like to do in there to prep and get it ready. I definitely like to make sure our kitchen is nice and clean and ready to go for all the baking that is going to be happening.
Making our Christmas memories. I've been wrapping presents for you. I've been hanging marbles in the tree. And I've lit my house with Christmas lights. So you should come back home to me. And when we wake up in the morning, I'm gonna play those carols singing all the melodies until the sun comes up. These are the good times with you. Baby, this year it's just gonna be you and me. Hang by the fire and chill. Isn't this how it's supposed to be?
So this corner was really bothering me for whatever reason. It just felt very cluttered. So I took away a lot of the things that were sitting here that we are not using. They literally were just taking up space. So now that our dining room is nice and clean, our living room has been all picked up and straightened and ready for us to host Thanksgiving, I'm going to be moving right into the hot mess that is our kitchen right now. So I'll be cleaning up this small breakfast nook table that we usually eat at. Luckily our coffee bar isn't that bad, and then cleaning up all the clutter and everything that just gets left out on our counters. So before I even start cooking or doing anything for Thanksgiving in our kitchen, I always clear off everything from our counters that I can that is not serving like any purpose. So a lot of this decor will actually be put away just for Thanksgiving. It'll come right back out, but I like to have as much counter space as humanly possible because we just end up having so much food and different things. So it's easier to not have to move all that stuff around when the day comes. I had set up this hot chocolate bar on our coffee bar here, and we are definitely going to have like these little to-go cups for everybody to make their own hot chocolate on Thanksgiving. I cannot wait for everybody to use this. I have like all the toppings set up for everybody to use, so we're going to have so much fun. I'm also making sure our coffee is nice and stocked because this time of year I feel like I run on coffee.
We stay up waiting for Santa tonight. He climbs down the chimney at the speed of light while we're dancing around the Christmas tree, hugging and kissing just you and me. Carolers are singing outside our door, lovely songs we all heard before as they walk from house to house to wish us all a Merry Christmas Day. Oh, a Merry Christmas Day. Oh, we're chasing snowflakes as they're falling down and follow Rudolph all across the town. Later we meet under the mistletoe while Santa's busy saying ho ho ho. We're feeling jolly, eating Christmas cake, and then we go skating on the frozen lake, saying hi to every friendly face, and later we warm up by the fireplace. Carolers are singing outside our door, lovely songs we all heard before as they walk from house to house to wish us all a Merry Christmas Day. Merry Christmas Day. A Merry Christmas Day.
So this is the first time I will be sharing our new dishwasher. Our last one kicked the bucket. It was about 6 years old, so we were ready for a new one, and I am obsessed with this. It's a Bosch dishwasher and it has this top rack on it, and it's for like silverware or small pieces. And in our old dishwasher, I did not have room for Owens bottles. This one I do, and it saves us so much time because we don't have to spend like 10-15 minutes every single night washing Owens bottles. We can just throw them in the dishwasher, and I definitely give it credit to having that third rack because we have so many small pieces that would take up so much room on our top rack, but now we can put them all up there and then have so much more space. It's still only a couple weeks like old for us, so I feel like I'm still getting in the groove of trying to figure out the best spot to put different things. Like I guess after a certain amount of time, you just start to know exactly where to fit certain items, like different pans, how they fit best inside your dishwasher. And I'm still trying to figure that out. It definitely takes a little bit of time.
I hear those jingle bells, people singing about love. It feels like I'm a kid, like I'm forever young. And that's why I wanna sing about the Christmas on its way. A reason to hang around and celebrate this day. Everyone's smiling and it's snowing. It's the time of year again. I'm happy you're here. My winter.
After I clean out these sink drain catchers, I am going to clean out our sink. So I just use the Dawn power spray bottle. This is actually a mixture I make myself. It's mostly water and then just like a tablespoon of rubbing alcohol and like 10 pumps of like dishwashing soap. It's so much cheaper than getting the refills for it, and it works just as well.
It feels like I'm a kid, like I'm forever young. And that's why I wanna sing about the Christmas on its way. A reason to hang around and celebrate this day. Everyone's smiling and it's snowing. It's the time of year again. I'm happy you're here, my winter wonderland. No, it's the time of year, winter wonderland. My winter wonderland is the time of year.
I'm gonna finish up our kitchen by wiping down the counters, and then I still have a few more things around our house that I definitely need to do, and I will be sharing with you at the end of this video how I like to put together the grocery list and everything so that we can do that together and prep. Just get it done, don't put it off, don't be going into the grocery store on Thanksgiving because you forgot something. Try and think ahead as far as you can.
And Christmas is my favorite time. Christmas is my favorite time of year. And Christmas is my favorite time. And Christmas is my favorite time of year.
It is time to put this Halloween bucket away, and I'm cleaning up the rest of our fridge that likes to just get a little cluttered, putting things on the side rather than the front before I start vacuuming here. So this is my favorite way to vacuum. Owen has been going through the clingiest stage, so I have my little side saddle and I am holding him, and I'm able to vacuum our entire house while holding him, and we are both happy. I've been looking into getting a robot vacuum. We have one, but it's at least 4 years old and it's like kick the bucket. It keeps beeping at me and yelling at me, like not moving, so I need to get a new one. So if you have a brand and a model that you would recommend, hands down, let me know in the comments, because I'm having such a hard time trying to decide on one. I definitely want one that has like the ability to block off rooms or areas. I'm a little hesitant about the ones that have the mopping function. I feel like that would be nice, but I also like to steam mop instead of just a regular mop because I feel like that sanitizes our floors, but I guess I could do both. But anyway, let me know if you have a brand that you 100% like recommend, or if you have one to just stay away from.
Just like these snowflakes tumbling down, round and round. I'm falling just like these snowflakes, falling for you, falling for you. Hadn't counted on love for Christmas.
So I am done vacuuming now, and I'm gonna empty the trash so that I can empty the container for a vacuum. Thinking about Thanksgiving and how it's kind of just a US and Canada holiday and a lot of other countries don't celebrate it made me think about like other things that we do here in the United States that might be different somewhere else. So I was thinking about like this trash. Like, we just pull it to the end of our driveway and a trash truck comes and gets it every single week. So I'm curious if it's the same way in other countries or what you do with your waste. So this is our guest bathroom that I'm cleaning up now, and I have purposely made it extremely easy to wipe down and clean. There's like hardly anything in this bathroom. It's the bathroom Cecilia and Owen use. Of course, Owen is only 10 months, so he just gets a bath in here. But Cecilia is getting potty trained, or she is potty trained for the most part. So I like to keep things just clean and like clutter-free so that it's easy to wipe down everything. Especially since this is the bathroom our guests generally use, I want it to be nice and clean for them whenever they're visiting our home.
Watch a choir performing all the Christmas songs that we love. Yeah, all the Christmas songs that we love. And in a while we're gonna go inside and drink our chocolate by the fire. 'Cause all I want is to spend this day with you. Let me give you a Christmas, a moment we'll fill with love and joy. So beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe, baby.
So Cecilia's toilet I generally wipe down every single night while she's getting her bath, and I just use a disinfecting wipe, like a Lysol wipe or something, and wipe the whole thing down. It's super fast and easy, especially since I'm right here anyway, but I am wiping it down now. I had actually cleaned the inside of the toilet yesterday, and I only do that about once a week because I don't want to waste too many Clorox wipes. I just like wiping down the area that Cecilia touches, especially since while she's sitting there on the toilet, she likes to hold on to the sides. So I just like to make sure it's as clean as possible.
Till we reach a place we could stay. Maybe kiss a bit and dream away. And in a while we're gonna go inside and drink our chocolate by the fire. 'Cause all I want is to spend this day with you. Let me give you a Christmas.
This is our Bizzle Steam Pro. I have all of my favorite cleaning tools linked in the description below, but I love like mopping our floors, steam mopping them. One, because it sanitizes everything, especially since Owen is crawling around everywhere on the floor, getting his hands all over everything and then putting them in his mouth. And then I love just mopping before guests arrive. We have a German Shepherd, his name is Django, and he tracks in so much dirt and debris and whatever else. He also has allergies, so his nose runs. I feel like a little TMI, but anyway, our floors get covered in like his boogers, so I'm mopping all of that up. The steam mop is also so easy to use and has heads that you can change out. Whenever I am close to the end of an area where I'll be changing out the mop, I generally use the rest of it in the bathroom because I don't like mopping in the bathroom and then mopping somewhere else in the house. I like changing out the head as soon as I'm done in the bathroom. I also like to start at the door and then work my way to the toilet because the toilet area is generally where you're gonna have like your drips and your drops from the toilet, and I don't want to bring that into like a cleaner area, if that makes sense. Here is our first mop head change, and I have several heads for this to change out, and they're so easy to change out, but generally as long as I stay on top of all of our mopping on a regular basis, I usually only use 2 heads. So I'm working my way now to our back door. This is where Django comes in and out, so he tracks in a lot of dirt over in this area, and it's always a must mop area on a regular basis. I used to have a rug here, but the rugs right here wear out so fast because they just get covered in dirt, and I wash them all the time, so I need to get a new one. So after I finish mopping here, I'm going to be putting together our grocery list for Thanksgiving. I explained a little bit earlier in the video how we put together our Thanksgiving meal, but just in case you missed it, we do the turkey and the ham, and we do a couple sides. So like this year I'm going to be making the corn casserole and the green bean casserole. I also got some rolls and all the drinks. But everybody brings something with them when they come, so there will be a whole bunch of different sides and different things to pick from, and we lay it all out on our bar here, and it's just one big feast. Usually we do it kind of buffet style right here, so everybody will grab their plate, bring it to the buffet and serve themselves, and then come back and sit at the table.
Jolly holiday, holiday, yeah. Jolly holiday, holiday.
So I'm grabbing our recipe binder from our cabinet now, and I'm just flipping through these looking for our Thanksgiving recipes. So I'm pulling out the green bean casserole and the corn casserole so that I can write down all the ingredients that I need to get while I'm at the grocery store. I also like to make sure that I write down how much turkey I need, how much ham I need, and everything that I need for those, including like a turkey bag because we like to cook our turkey inside a Reynolds bag. And then I usually use a lot of disposable cookware, so like we'll get a big turkey dish so that we can cook our turkey in that rather than having to clean a huge roasting pan. We will still have a ton of dishes, but I like to make it as minimal as possible. That way we aren't being taken away from our family and we get to enjoy more time together rather than cleaning. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have a fantastic Thanksgiving, and I hope this video gave you the motivation you needed to get ready for yourself. Please don't forget to hit that thumbs up for me. It's a really easy way to help support me and my channel. And please don't forget to subscribe if you are new. I make weekly cleaning, organizing, and decorating videos every Sunday, and I will see you all next week in a brand new video. Bye.